Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Lily and my channel is a place where I share all of my healthy vegan recipes with all of you guys. So today's recipe video is going to be on spring rolls. So these spring rolls are made with rice papers and they're wrapped up with a lot of fresh veggies and tofu, and they are just super refreshing, the perfect summer meal. And I think you guys are going to love them. So stay tuned to see how I make those. Okay guys, so I've already prepped all of my veggies that are going to be going in my spring rolls. So I have just some romaine lettuce, I have some finely chopped red cabbage, shredded carrot, and then I have little cucumber slices, tofu, it's just plain super firm tofu, and then I have some basil that I'm going to put in that. Oh, and I almost forgot, I have little rice noodles as well, just because I like the texture in the spring rolls. And then I do have my spring roll wrappers. So these are just rice papers, and then you need water for the rice papers. So I just put a plate of shallow water right here in front of the wrappers so that I can just dip them in here, move it to my paper towel to roll the wraps up, and then I'll set them on this plate once they're finished. So you kind of just, it makes it easier if you have like an assembly line basically going for these. So I definitely recommend doing it like this, chopping everything up ahead of time. That way you're all prepared. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started. First things first, soak your rice paper, and you just want to soak it for a couple seconds, not too long, because then your wrapper will tear and it'll be too wet. So this is probably good right here. Just shake off the excess water, set it on a flat surface. I like to do it on a damp paper towel. I just find that it works better like that. So then you just build it however you like. I'm gonna do lettuce first, so just a big piece of lettuce. And then some red cabbage, cucumber, that's my favorite. You could also do red bell pepper in here. I've done that before and it's really good. Some carrots. Some basil. And you obviously could use Thai basil. I didn't have any, so I'm just using regular basil from my garden. And then tofu. I'm probably gonna do like a block and a half, or a piece and a half. And then some of the rice noodles. Whoa. Okay. And then here comes the fun part, and that's gonna be wrapping it. So you're gonna wanna fold the sides in first. And it's kinda like a burrito, so fold the top over. Make sure everything's shoved in nicely. And then just keep wrapping. Fold the top over as tightly as you can. I feel like the tighter your wraps, the better, easier they are to eat. Just make sure you get the edges good. So this is one, and they're by no means like a beautiful wrap. Like, I'm just doing my best out here, you know, but I really enjoy eating these. So this is how I do it. And usually the first one is the roughest one because, you know, you're just warming up. So there's the first one. So here we are, we've got them all. They look delicious. So you have to be very careful with them. They do tear easily, especially when you stack them on top of each other like this. So I did it for picture purposes, but if you're just gonna eat them, maybe space them out. That way you don't have to deal with that. So I'm gonna use this one for taste testing over here because it fell all apart, but I'm gonna make a peanut sauce next. So I am gonna use that to taste test and make sure that my peanut sauce tastes on point. So for my sauce, I am gonna be using PB2 Pure, which is just peanut powder. And I just use this because it has less fat, but you could obviously use regular peanut butter if you wanted to. I'm gonna be using some tamari, a little bit of sesame oil, a little maple syrup, a little lime juice. You could also use rice vinegar if you didn't have lime juice. And then I'm using hot sauce. So usually I use sriracha, but I'm out of sriracha, so I'm gonna use some Cholula. And I don't think it's gonna matter much. So we just need something with a little heat and then a little salt. So we will mix this all together. So I've got my peanut sauce all mixed up, and I just use one of these cool whiskey things to whisk it up. But you could just use a spoon if you want. And so I made mine a little thin because I like a thinner peanut sauce. But you could have stopped adding water at whatever thickness that you like. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a taste with this ugly spring roll. Okay, now that tasted really good, but I do think I'm gonna add a little more hot sauce to my peanut sauce because I like it spicy. And see how that tastes. Now that is better. Obviously adjust the heat as however spicy you like it, but and it's also better with sriracha, but the Cholula's doing the trick. So I think it tastes really good. And then you can of course crumble up fresh roasted peanuts on top of your sauce for the extra crunch factor in the dipping, and it is super good that way. And this is what happens when you spill peanut sauce all over yourself while trying to taste test. It's great. Okay guys, so even though I spilled peanut butter sauce all over me, it was still a fun time making these spring rolls, and they taste so good, it's totally worth it. So I hope you guys decide to try them, and if you do, please comment down below and let me know your thoughts on my recipe. And as always, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel for more content. Bye guys.